Hey guys, this is Zach from Shop Blocks. This is my basement. This is where most magic happens for stop motion stuff. As you can see, I have a few sets set up here, some of our favorites. That's not what I'm here for, but that's not what I'm here for today. What I'm here today is to show you a few of my custom builds and how to build them. I recently posted something up on Facebook on the Halo Mega Blocks page, and some people were asking me for instructions, so today is the day I give you instructions. We're going to do two builds. They're going to be in two separate videos. The first build I'm going to do, just because it's more simplistic, is the Halo 3 and Reach style Frigate. Or even possibly Halo 2. I don't know how far back those go. And then after that, I'll show you in a different video how to build a Covenant Corvette in Halo Reach. So it's time to get started. Alright, the first part we're going to start with is the top of the Mac cannon, which is pretty much in itself very simple. You either need a block like this, or two blocks of these, or if you have one of these blocks that come in sixes, it's perfectly fine. On top, all you need is a 4x2 full Lego. Let me show you here. You need one of these. Just reattach that. You actually need two of them, actually, in reality. So there you go. And you're also going to need one of these ramped pieces. No, I find this one to be the better looking one, that's why it's used. This is going to be your top, so you want to put that aside. Alrighty, so next we're going to focus on the second part of the Mac cannon. This is a bit more difficult than the first part. So the first part consists of a few layers, and it's mainly flat pieces. On the bottom there's going to be a 6-piece flat and a 4-piece flat. Right after that, on top of that, you're going to put another 4-piece flat, like so. Or if you have two 1x4 flat pieces, you can do that as well. We're going to put that there. Then you're going to put either another 6 flat piece, or because I didn't have the 6 flat pieces, I have two 1x6 flats. I'm just going to attach those here. Now, construct that. On top of that, this is a really odd step. Ooh, got an explosion going on around here. I'm going to put a 2-piece here, and I'm going to go get the other piece that just flew around. Wait. You're going to put a 2-piece there. Let me just measure this up, make sure I'm doing everything correctly still. Okay, nice to know that I am. After that, I'm going to put a 6-piece. Ooh, a few pieces. Put a 6-piece here. Or again, another 2x6. I'm going to put a cube, a little friend the cube. Hello! Right here. Then the last layer to this, or the top layer anyway, you're going to put a 4x2 flat here, so it overlocks in. That makes it pretty sturdy. Then if you have more pieces than I do, which I hope you do, guys, you have some 2x1s here, flats. You're gonna put those on just right over that. Then you're gonna add, this is a hard part, I made this Frigate out of all spare parts. You're gonna have this piece, the reverse ramp I call it. You're gonna put it on top. Now this next part is optional. I did it for detailing. Use flat pieces with no tops. It just gives it a little bit of character, if you ask me. So I'll just attach my quote-unquote character pieces right here. Also, you may want to pause. I know I'm going relatively fast. Oh, my bad. I missed a few pieces. You're also going to put another 2 pieces here. My bad, either if you have a cube. Does not matter. I'm going to finish that off. And that is the lower part of the Mac cannon. Alright, the next part is extremely simple. We're going to be doing the 2 hangers. Pretty much, you need nothing for this step except different colored pieces just to show it off. You're going to take blocks like these. You just need 3 of them. And if you don't have them, do what I did with this one and make layers. It adds up to be the same size anyway. I'm going to put these together. The way to keep them together is you use flat pieces like this. This is not a character piece, as I would call it. You're just going to stick those on. You're gonna put vents here. Those are like the character pieces that I like. Put them on there, and those will start hanging off the sides of your hangers. And yes, these do have numbers. I'd recommend just putting those on the bottom so they don't show. So your 2 hangers are done. Next up, we're going to do a more simplistic one. We're going to work on the bridge. This one is the second simplest part, next to the hangers. This is the bridge. What I did, like the top is optional, you can do whatever you want. I just put a vent in whatever this is. But all you need really for the bridge to make it look realistic is one of these upside down ramp pieces. It's gotta be a 3x2, and you're also gonna need a 2x1 3D piece. And last but not least, just cause it's so simple and whatnot, you're gonna need the classic 2x4 3D. And like I said, you can do whatever you want for a top. I just used this in the vent because I thought I gave it more detailing. That's the bridge. Next up, we're going to do the hangar, or the vehicle bay. If you remember in Halo 3 in the Forward Unto Dawn, this is the place where most of the vehicles pop out. Here's what you're going to need. You're going to need one 4x2 3D, and you're going to need a 2x2 cube in 3D. It's self-explanatory. You're going to flip these over, and then, these are relatively flat pieces, so I may have problems. You're going to take a 4x2 flat, and you're going to overlay them so it sits right there in the middle. Next, because they don't have an actual piece that fits in the middle, you're going to take a 3x2, which can be applied anywhere pretty much. I prefer it on the left side, because if you look at it carefully in Halo 3, it's supposed to actually, one angle is supposed to be steeper than the other. Last, you're going to need two of these pieces. I don't know exactly what to call them, but they go right in the holes here. And they form the closest you can get to the vehicle bay.